Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to Pesticide Spill Prevention and Management Training. I'm Mike.
And I'm Melissa. So, what is a pesticide spill? The official definition is any unplanned spill or leakage into the environment that occurs during storage, use, transport, or disposal of a pesticide.
A pesticide spill, whether it be small or large, can be just as harmful.
Good housekeeping prevents spills before they happen. Check regularly for spills or potential spills, and remember that prevention is easier than having to clean up a spill.
Using designated mixing and loading areas is important, whether you're at the district or in the field. Make sure you're using all the proper areas to do your mixing and to prevent any spills.
For transportation of chemicals out into the field, be sure to properly secure the pesticides in the vehicles to prevent the containers from shifting and spilling during transport. This can be done by tying down any containers so they don't move. Be sure to any caps are tightened on top of all the containers. Be sure that your tailgate is up so nothing falls out the back while you're moving. And always be sure to transport the chemicals in the bed of your truck, never in the cab, or possibly in the chemical boxes.
All areas and equipment that are used for storage, mixing, application, and transport of pesticides should have a spill kit. The district spill kit should contain the following: a whisk broom, dustpan, soak up, plastic bags, tie straps, measuring cup, one tie-back suit, rubber gloves, and a pair of goggles. Also, soap and water should always be available in vehicles.
In the event of a chemical spill, a prompt and proper cleanup is in order. Personal protective equipment appropriate for the chemicals being handled should be readily available.
For first aid measures, if inhaled, supply fresh air. Skin contact, wash thoroughly with soap and water. Eye contact, rinse with plenty of water. If ingested, do not induce vomiting and seek medical attention immediately.
If you're involved in a pesticide spill response, be sure to first assess the dangers of the spill. If a spill cannot be controlled or contained without endangering life or safety, get to a safe distance from the spill and call 911. If the spill can be dealt with, use the 3 C's: control, contain, and clean up.
Control. To control the source of spill, shut off valves, plug leaks, place a leaking container in a larger container. Make sure you are using proper PPE. To contain, stop the spread of the spill and contain it in a small area as possible. Try to keep it away from ground or surface water, floor drains. Use a shovel to burn or apply absorbent material to liquids.
For containing the spill control materials should be distributed over the entire spill, like Oldie's doing here in this photo. This reduces the chance of splashing or the spread of the spilled chemical from moving out further.
Cleanup. Sweep up with absorbent or dry material with a broom and dustpan and place it in a plastic bag from your spill kit. Label the bag with the product label. Dispose of according to product label. And always report the spill to your supervisor.
And then once it's swept up, transfer that material to a plastic bag or other appropriate container. And then label that bag with the date, product name, and the approximate amount of the absorbed chemical in the bag.
Okay, so now what do you do after it is bagged? For larvicides, small liquid spill should be distributed in a suitable mosquito breeding habitat. Large liquid spill, discuss with your supervisor to go over options. And always, adulticide should be stored in an approved container in the flammable storage units to be disposed of as hazardous waste.
And if any spill can cause harm to human health, domestic animals, wildlife, or the environment, the district must report that spill to the California Department of Public Health.
Ready to test your knowledge?
Let's give it a try.
Which statement best describes a pesticide spill? A pesticide applied off target. An unplanned pesticide leakage into the environment. Pesticide granules applied for weed control. Pesticide drips captured in a containment cut.
Let's see, off target, that sounds like drift. Pesticide granules applied for weed control, that's weed control. Pesticide drips is containment. I'm going to go with B, an unplanned pesticide leakage into the environment.
Good choice.
After a pesticide has spilled, which of the following actions should you do first? Administer first aid to any injured person, call for assistance, contain the spill, or decontaminate the spill site.
I'm going to go with A, administer first aid to any injured person.
Perfect.
During an inspection of a pesticide storage area, you found a leaking container of pesticide. What should you do first? Turn on the fans, notify the authorities, control the leak and minimize the spill volume, spread absorbent pillow to soak up the spill.
I think number C, control the leak and minimize the spill volume.
Good choice.
Spill kits should be prepared and ready to be used at what locations? Pesticide vehicles, pesticide storage facilities, pesticide mixing facilities, or all of the above?
I think this covers all the above.
Yep.
Where do most pesticide spills occur? At the application site, storage and mixing areas, on the road during transportation, equipment and truck parking areas.
While a spill could happen at any of these places, I think storing and mixing areas are probably most likely.
Good choice.
A coworker is laying on the floor unconscious in the storage room. What should you do first? Rush in and administer first aid. Wash your coworker down with a hose. Put on PPE before helping the person. Drag your coworker out to safety.
These all apply, but the most important thing to do first is to make sure to put on PPE before helping C.
Right.
When does a spill need to be reported? Every spill needs to be reported regardless of the situation. When the spill has the potential to harm health or the environment, when it happens in the main storage area, when someone else witnesses the spill.
Probably when the spill has the potential to harm health or the environment.
Good choice.
Thank you. Be safe out there.
Thank you. Have a great day.